Oh my God. Okay, okay, I come back. I came back because I made the video the first time and it was a 24-minute video, but and then it got cut off and I was talking about the black salt. I was talking about the candles, the return to sender candles. So like by now it's evening, so they went out. The 7 day candles, they went out. The return to senders went out, and the spell is complete. So it returned to sender. All that negative energy, it's out of here. But what I was saying, I was talking about the black salt. I was talking about the oil. I make my own oil, and it's settled, so the herbs and stuff are on the bottom. The charms are on the bottom of it. And so this stuff is stinks because it has cayenne pepper in it. I was talking about that. I was talking about that today. And what else? And then I made the mixture, the protection barrier mixture. And then I was talking about the baths, the spiritual splash, like the baths. So I usually get the baths from a local botanica that sells herbs or sells the kits. They come in like little envelopes, and they're for specific uses. So you could do it for like a road opener, abre camino. You could do it for love. You could do it for whatever, like whatever you want. You do it for that. And I think the video stopped when I started talking about holy water and I started talking about the Catholic Church. I am, I was born Catholic. I was born Catholic. Like my mother and my father were married in the Catholic Church, and we were just born Catholic. Like the religion, like I know the religion, the Ten Commandments, all that, but I don't know the Ten Commandments. Like I don't know them. But I know some that stuck with me. Like you don't steal, you don't lie, you don't cheat, you don't kill. You're not supposed to cheat on your wife or your spouse. That is a sin. That is a crime. That is punishable by God. Like, so like how polygamy is so common and it's so like it's okay for so many people, but I'm like, I was brought up to think it was a sin. Like, you're not supposed to be with somebody else. If you have a spouse, you're blessed to have a spouse. You're blessed to have somebody to share life with. I was brought up that way. So then now it's like times have changed and people are different. Like, that's what they believe in. Like, it's okay to have a side chick, or it's okay to have another person, and it's like, what? Like, I just want one person, but whatever. So I was talking about the Catholic Church. That's how I was brought up. So with the baths, I go to a local botanica. I go to a local botanica, and I will buy the kits. I do have a botanica. It's called Original Botanicas. It's online. I think the store closed down. COVID happened and a lot of places closed down. So this is the baths that I made. I made this one, but I make it with herbs. Like I just buy the herbs and I make it, and I add holy water, I add Florida water, I add the stuff that you're supposed to add into it to make it into a bath. It's like a potion. It's like a potion, but it's a bath. It's a spiritual splash. So like what's in here, it's to bring you good luck, to bring you good fortune, it's to bring you prosperity, it's to bring you wealth, it's to bring good luck to your life. I added Florida water in there, Florida water, and I added holy water. For me to get holy water, they don't, I think they sell holy water in the botanica, but it's like, I'm not religious, but I was born Catholic. So I go to the church. I go to the church sometimes. I'll go sometimes just to pray, or just to be around it, because I want to be around it. Like, I just want to be closer to God. So I'll go to church and I'll sit in church and I'll just pray. I just want to be around. I want the ambiance. And for the holy water, they do have holy water available in the Catholic Church. But since COVID happened, everything is kind of different, is restricted, or now they sell it in bottles. They sell it in bottles and you have to buy it or you have to request it from someone, and they'll give it to you or they'll sell it to you that way. So that's how I would get the holy water, because you have to, well, I put holy water in it because that just gives it more power to me. It gives it more power. And I would put Florida water in there. I'll put like maybe 5, 6 bottles of Florida. I would make like a big pot of this stuff, and I would give it away, or I would use it, or you're supposed to use it a certain kind of way. You're supposed to know what to do when you're doing a spiritual bath, like with the herbs and things like that. So I know what to do with it. They sell the herbs, Original Botanicas. They do have a website. I think the store closed down. So I'm going to put the website in the description box. So when you tap on the website, you type in the search bar baths, and then a whole bunch of kits will be available to you that way. If that's if you want to check it out or see what the hell Lee with Love, that's my nonprofit organization. And you can make your own baths. Like, you can make your own baths for whatever purpose or whatever need that you may have. You want abre camino, to open the roads. You want the hex remover, or you want anything like these. This is all stuff you can do yourself. It is known. It is known for you to do it yourself. You can do it yourself. It is cheaper when you do it yourself, but you can also, you can go to a specialist that they do it, or you pay them to do it for you. But at the same time, like, things work best when you do it yourself and you put your own intentions into it. So it's like, you could do it yourself or you can pay someone to do it for you. It's the same effect. I'm just putting the information out there because if I could get it, you could get it too. So I'm gonna just put the website in the description box so you could check out for the herbs, the holy water. I just go to church. I just go to the church and I'll bring an empty bottle. Like, can you fill this bottle for me with some holy water? And they'll fill it up. If not, I'll buy it from them, and because they sell it, and because COVID happened and they don't want you touching the water, is they're all funny. So I'll pay for it, whatever. Just give me some holy water, okay? And I'll do it that way. And the black salt, I use more in the kosher salt, or I use sea salt. Those are the only two salts that I use. Oh, my cat is tripping over there. It makes you sneeze. Because this, I have cayenne pepper in there. I have black pepper in there. It's very powerful. It's very strong. It is to repel negative energies. The black salt that I made. And what I was saying, like with the color is gray, like a dark gray. Can you see it like a dark gray? It's like dark gray there. But like, if you want it darker, I would say you would have to buy food coloring. You would have to buy the black food coloring. I have been trying to get the black food coloring, but they don't have it available. I think they only have it available around Halloween time. So I guess when Halloween time comes, I'm gonna just buy a lot more of it, because it is sold out and they don't sell it. Like, they don't normally sell it. They only sell it for Halloween decorations or whatever. But I wanted to use it for my black salt, I did put dragon's blood ink in here. That's to give it more power, more power. And what else? I used the charcoal powder, you know, that black powder to brush your teeth, and it's like, oh, to make your teeth whiter. So I put the charcoal powder in there. I put the ancestor money ashes in there. The ashes from the ancestor money that I burn all the time. I'm gonna just show you. Cause I didn't throw it out. I know it's like I burnt it. I burnt it earlier today, but I didn't throw it out because it's so hot. Like, oof, it's so hot, and then it's so hot that I don't touch it. When it's hot like that, I don't touch it. I like let it cool down, and then I'll throw it out later. You know, I'll throw it out later today, and I'll wash the pot for tomorrow. But you know, that's what I put in here. I put the ancestor money ashes, black pepper. I put the dragon blood ink. I put charcoal powder, black pepper. I put cayenne pepper. So like every time I open it, it makes me sneeze. So, you know, and then you can't even use it. Like when you first get it, you cannot use it. It has to set out under the moon. It has to set out under the dark moon because it's a black magic item. So when it's out under the moon, it has to set out there under the dark moon, under the full moon, and set it out there again under the dark moon again. That's 3 moon cycles. So once it's done under those 3 moon cycles, then you can use it. But that's how I do it. I mean, maybe you can do it like with 1 cycle, but I do it under like 3 moon cycles, and every time it's charging under the sunlight during the day, it's charging under the moonlight at night. That's how I do it, because the longer, like, I just want it to be powerful. Like, I want it to be very, very strong, very strong, very effective for what I'm doing, because what I use black salt is to repel the negative energies that are around me, because it's around. So I just want to protect myself and protect my energy. And with the oil, it's like I make a lot of it. I make a lot of it, and it sits out under the moon. It's charging on the sunlight during the day. So it's always charged. It's always active. It's always ready. It's always ready to go. And I make a lot of it so that, because I use a lot of it. Like, I use it all the time. And you know, that's what it was. I don't know why the video got cut off last time. I think it was just 5 minutes, but I was talking about the church. I'm not religious, but I know religion. I know the rules. I know certain things. I just don't know the Bible. So, and then the video got cut off earlier. I don't know why. Because I was talking about the church. I do, you know, I was raised in the church, all different kinds of church. But I'm just not religious now. I am more spiritual now. And I guess I just wanted to talk about that a little further. And I am going to include the original botanica so that you can find out about the baths. Because I don't have it available, but I made like a big batch of it. So I still have it available. I put Florida water in it. I put the holy water in it. Like, I put a lot of stuff in there so that it can always smell good. And perfumes, you know, azul, that's the blue tablet thing. I put camphor, the white square tab. I put that in there too. I put everything in here. I put everything in here because it's all for your good intentions. It's for protection. It's for prosperity. It's for hex removal. It's for everything. It's for your highest good. That's why I made it, and that's why I gave it out to a lot of people during the holidays. It was for free because that's what I do. That's all I do, really. But I just wanted to talk about that a little further. I know I talk too much. Always leave with love, stay positive, vibe high, and I'll see you later. Bye.